Okay, just based upon this look alone, wow, this looks really boss. Yes. Let me know when you come out with that performance, whatever it is. All right, so here we are looking at the back end. Yeah, Tesla looks kind of plain all by itself, doesn't it? Supposedly Tesla T. I don't know, whatever. So when it does the turn signal part, it shows here. That was kind of cool looking at that go by. But yeah. All right, so I was kind of skeptical when I heard about it, but yeah, my feet do fit underneath that seat, but it's there. I have plenty of room. And yes, the seat feels is a little bit angled. Interesting. Okay, so there was somebody who did a review of the Model 3 refresh, or Model 3 Plus, whatever you call it. And they were talking about how their feet couldn't fit under the seat. And I'll tell you, to be fair, in my 2020 Model 3, yes, my feet go under the seat very readily. Now, in that Model 3 Plus, I did not try adjusting the seat to see if it comes up. I know that I've had it low enough that it was difficult to get my feet under, and that's why I have compromised and raised it just a little bit, just for those people who really need that. Okay, I will say this. I mean, where this seat is now, oh, my knees are right up against it, and that other 3 Plus, yeah, I had plenty of room. But, you know, it depends on who's driving, right? Anyway, there you go. Okay, so here, don't get confused. This is Grandpa, so it's a 2020 Model 3. Right, that's what that is. Or a picture of it, anyway. So, the president of the San Antonio Tesla Owners Club asked me what I thought. Yes. So, here's what I told him, right? Okay, I love the front end treatment. It's sporty looking. It's more aggressive styling, if you want to call it that. Now, it's really kind of plain, if you want to go that way, so you shouldn't be intimidated or anything like that, but it looks more aero. And what's important to an EV? Aero. Why is it not important to gas cars? I don't know. I mean, could you imagine if you could have treated your gas car this way? Oh, but you have to pull air in to cool the engine because you're creating so much heat. But this is not about ice, okay? This is about that Model 3. Wow, the front end, great. Okay, the back end with just Tesla, it felt boring. Okay, don't get me wrong. I want it to say Tesla on the back. I've had people stop me and ask me, what car is that? Because they don't know. Yes, that is what you need advertising for. But then again, going back to Elon's point, well, I'm selling every car I can make. Yes, I've heard, whatever. That's a whole nother subject. Basically, it's true. They're selling every car they can make. Some cars may sit there for a few days, but no. Okay. So there's that part. Now, if I could afford to go buy one today, would I? It's a 50-50 answer, okay? Yes, I like the styling, but they don't have a Model 3 performance in the refresh yet. I'm sorry, I'm saying yet. There's not even one announced. It's just rumored, right? But that's what I want. I want the performance version. Why? Because I like the acceleration. Now, my friend's Model 3 rear-wheel drive, yeah, it accelerates fine. But compared to my Model 3 performance, it's not. It's nowhere. It's not in the same area. Okay, so it all depends what you're used to and what you want. Okay, I want the performance part. Now, does that mean you can't get great energy use? No, you get good energy use out of a Model 3. It's not whatever. Yes, although if they do what they're rumored to do with the performance, it's going to suffer some. Whatever. Like I said, it's a 50-50 thing. I'm getting way off topic here. So it looks really nice. I kind of think I would want to say Tesla with the Tesla T on top of it. I'd like to tie it together. Have both. I mean, the back of the Model S has both looks, or at least some of them do. I guess the newer ones don't. I don't know. Right? Should you go out and buy one? Well, so the one guy, when the car came back, I haven't test driven this car yet. When the car came back, in between test drives, there was two of us there going, let touch the car. Okay, that's all I was doing, touching the car. And the other guy was saying something about it. I said, well, it's rear wheel drive. And he said, really? Oh, what? And I said, well, you can tell because of the badging on the back. If it doesn't say dual motor, then it's rear wheel drive. If it's dual motor, then it's a long range. And if it's dual motor plus something, it's a performance. Like my Model 3 Performance has dual motor with a red line under it. Now the rumor is they're going to do something different with the new Performance. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. The true answer is, and I've said this somewhere else, is what I'm really looking for is that next car. Whatever you want to call it, the one that they're going to make in Mexico, although they're supposed to be making it in Austin too. That's the car I would like to get, but that would probably mean giving up my Model Y, right? Because I don't want to give up my Model 3 Performance unless I'm getting a Model 3 Performance. Okay, that's that line there. That's the line in the sand. If you're going to replace my Model 3 Performance, it better be a Performance, a sporty car. Okay, whatever. So I haven't taken, like I said, I haven't taken a test drive yet. I hope that I can do that next week sometime. I mean, it's there at St. Elmo, so if you want to test drive one, they have one there. Although I'm sure what they're doing, they're starting to deliver these. So they're going to start rolling out the old fleet and rolling in the new fleet soon. So what I'm really saying is, depending upon where you are, you might be able to go into a store and find one. And if you can't, you can always ask one of the reps and say, do you have one in the area? I mean, there's 3 different places I go to here in Austin. There's a couple places in San Antonio, and not to mention Houston and Dallas. So, I mean, there's places to go if you really want to go test drive one. Okay? Or to see it. I mean, to me, it's more about seeing it. It's a Model 3, it's a Model 3, it's a Model 3. Other than, this does have if you've seen the Model S, Model X, you know it has that rear screen. This Model 3 has the rear screen as well. I don't know. I've never tried. I haven't got to that point, actually. I mean, it requires more coordination to test, to demonstrate the rear screen in action. Okay. My impression is with the Tesla setup, you get more functionality than you would out of a third-party install. I mean, with third-party install, the way I understand, at least the ones I've looked at, is you got to put a cell phone card in so you can get network connectivity. What I really want to do is use the Tesla connectivity, right? I mean, I don't know. It's something I haven't really played with. I've heard it described, but I really don't want YouTube shown on my screen because somebody in the back is watching YouTube. And technically, I can't watch YouTube, right? So, I don't know. We'll see. I've said a lot. I'm sorry. It's just, to me, it's an exciting car. It's an exciting step forward. And the idea that they're going to do something similar to Model Y soon is pretty exciting too. So there you go. Your question might be, should you go buy it? The answer is it depends. Right? I mean, there are those people who live in areas where you get snow and you're going, I have to have dual motor. Okay. Although I think they're going to sell dual motor, so they just didn't have a dual motor there. So you can order dual motor. And that would be a great choice for most people. Oh, wait, I'm saying it's a great choice. There is, let me throw this in, because in this video, it'll show, there was another guy who did a video, and he was talking about how low the seat was in front of him. Although I think it's the way the driver adjusted his seat more than that's the way Model 3 is, so to speak. And yes, I push my seat pretty far back. I like my seat low, but in order for somebody to sit behind me, I have to sit up just a little bit. Yeah. What I need is a Ray sport position, and a Ray I'm being nice to my people in the car position. Right? Because they're not the same thing. They're definitely not the same thing. So I have a compromised position. Okay. So you'll see that in this video. I think the end result is I still need to test drive it and set the seat in my position to see do a side-by-side comparison. My Model 3 versus their Model 3. See how that fits. Okay? But if you're 6 foot, well, if you're planning to take people who are 6 foot in the back seat of a Model 3 often, I don't think it's going to work. Because, yeah, it takes some work to move your head down and get it out the door. Just because the roof line is so much lower. Now, let's say you're a dad, you got a couple of 5 and 6 year old kids maybe. Yeah, this car's gonna be fine for that. No problem. Okay? I mean, try it out, make sure it works for you. That's always this bottom line statement. If you want a new Model 3 refresh and you're excited about the features, go for it. If you're, it's hard to say a traditionalist, but if you want to be a Tesla owner but you want a more traditional approach, get the old Model 3 while they're still in inventory. Because it has the stocks here. The new Model 3, although I didn't look at it, doesn't. All right, it has buttons on the wheel, like turn signals over here. Okay? If that's going to be a problem for you, and you really want a Model 3, you might want to do a comparison of the two and see if you can find one in inventory and buy it. Okay? And that's a limited time offer. Just like Chevy Bolt's a limited time offer, this is a limited time offer. Because Tesla's obviously going stockless. And it makes sense. They save money. Yeah, a lot of money. Okay, whatever. And that helps drive the price down. And that's why people are more excited about Tesla now. It's the price going down. Okay, there you go. I will follow up with a drive myself. I mean, now that I know it's there, it's easy enough to schedule. And we'll go from there.